Hello, I'm Patty Milne, Marion County Commissioner, and welcome to Marion County, your community partner. We've had some great shows these last few months, and we hope you're enjoying them. Our June show is going to lead us into two fantastic summer events. We're going to be giving you some highlights and encouraging you to get to both of these events. First, on July 11th is the kickoff of the Marion County Fair, and it's held at the State Fairgrounds over on Fairgrounds and Silverton Road in that area. And the fair runs from July 11th through Sunday, July 14th. And most likely you have been to the Marion County Fair, and you know over the last few years that this fair has grown, and the quality of the shows, the productions have improved. There are events for everyone in the entire family. There's something for small children, there's something special for teens, there's something special for senior citizens. And this year we're adding a special element. At Marion County, we have put our support, Marion County Board of Commissioners has put our support behind an effort called Joining Community Forces. This event is to show support, community support to our veterans, to their families, and to help bring together all the support services in the communities. We owe such a tremendous debt to our veterans, and this is just one small way that we're going to show that support. What's happening along with this new effort is there will be a covenant signing ceremony. That ceremony demonstrates the community support, and it is actually a signing of a covenant. Now, we aren't able yet to release the details of what the covenant is going to look like, but it is going to be a community celebration, and our veterans and their families, of course, will be invited, as will community members at large, to come and share in this show of support. So in this edition of Marion County, your community partner, you're going to learn more about the Marion County Fair and this tremendous effort to support our veterans. Also in July is Striking Out Meth in Marion County. This year is our 8th annual Striking Out Meth in Marion County, and it's going to be held on Friday, July 26th. In fact, right here behind me is Volcano Stadium, where this event takes place every year. This also is a family celebration. It's designed to celebrate all of the fantastic community successes in fighting meth and other dangerous drugs and helping to steer our young people to healthier choices, better lifestyle choices. But there's so much activity that takes place at this event. Not only is there a professional baseball game, the Volcano baseball team is playing, but the stadium, the concourse, is full of activity. There are vehicles out here in this parking lot, including the Salem Police Bomb Squad robot. The parking lot over off the side here, this huge gravel area, is full of emergency vehicles of all sorts. And again, I won't give it away, but I encourage you to come to this event also Friday, July 26th. So again, I'm going to be talking today with Jerry Howard with Volcano Baseball to talk about this Striking Out Meth event. And I'm also going to be visiting with Commissioner Janet Carlson, who is the Marion County Board of Commissioners liaison with the county fair, and she will be sharing more details about the Marion County Fair. So get yourself ready for two great family events in July. I'm here with Jerry Howard, Volcano Stadium, and it's baseball season, the best time of year. And right now, there's not much going on here. The field, the stadium are very quiet, just waiting for the game. And on July 26th, Friday this year, we will be having our 8th annual Striking Out Meth in Marion County event. Jerry, go back 8 years plus, and you came to me one day and said, what can we do to help fight meth? You knew that our Public Safety Coordinating Council had that as a priority for many years, but you came wanting to get involved and help that. Share that story a little bit.
Well, it's turned out to be a great story, Commissioner, and you know, the Volcanoes wanted to get involved in helping the community in various ways, and the meth issue that we had heard about in the Greater Valley here was one we thought maybe we could help do something to make awareness, to get greater awareness as to the problems that many of our citizens are facing with this really dangerous drug that we have. And so our owners, Jerry and Lisa Walker, gave me the permission to come down and speak with you and see if we couldn't put on some event here, coordinate with Marion County, and see what we could develop. When we first met that very first day, we had no idea what this would develop into, and now it's become so big. It's probably our third biggest night of the year. We started out with just you and I, and now we got a committee that meets 10 months a year. There's probably 20 or so on the committee, people stepping up from the community in so many different ways to help this become an issue that we all think about. How can we strike out meth in Marion County?
Yeah, and we started small, and each year we've grown the event both in bringing more people to participate in it and also bringing more people to the stadium, and it's become a real family favorite, as you said. And what we're doing in this event is celebrating the good work, the successes that have taken place throughout Marion County, through the region really, to fight meth, to help our young people make healthier choices, look at healthier lifestyles. And to do that, we bring our law enforcement personnel who represent our agencies, our cities, our 20-some cities in Marion County. We have firefighters coming. We have emergency responders. We even have the FBI and the Drug Enforcement Agency on the federal level. We have private ambulance companies involved, and we do this because we want young people to feel comfortable with people in uniforms, with law enforcement, emergency responders. We want young people to know that these individuals are there to help them. We don't want them to fear. And we also, over the years, have increased. We have a lot of nonprofits like Liberty House, who provides programs to children where the family is dealing with some of these difficult issues and the adverse effects. But this concourse is just jam-packed on Striking Out Meth in Marion County event day. The stadium is full. The parking lot over here is full of vehicles, and the kids love climbing on them and talking with the agency representatives. We even have a bomb squad out front and some other vehicles, and it's just a great family event, and that's what we're trying to achieve. And I want to thank you for getting this idea, coming and talking to me about how we could partner and do this. And of course, many, many thanks to Jerry and Lisa Walker for giving you the permission back when, and what it's turned out to be. But your personal involvement has really meant a lot to me and to our committee. So what else can you share about what happens here at Volcano Stadium? There's also a baseball game going on.
Yeah.
So talk about how the Volcanoes players have even gotten involved in this event.
Well, it's developed in into such a big event right now. I think one of the main things I'll touch on first in that is about the displaced kids that we're able to bring here. There are many foster kids in Marion County who have been displaced from their parents because the parents may have been incarcerated because of meth issues, or they're in a home somewhere, and so those children have been removed from the home. We're able to bring those children to the game here. We're able to give them a t-shirt and a baseball and a hot dog and a Pepsi, let them go down and meet the Volcanoes players. We started out somewhere, I recall, the first year with like 50 children. Last year we were somewhere at 300 children. It's grown so much, and it's tremendous. Great sponsors stepping up. People like McDonald's of Salem Kaiser, Selco Credit Union, and others who have come forward. The Volcanoes even wear special jerseys that day that have the Striking Out Meth logo on their jerseys. And they love to have the kids who we invite to come to this game come down and meet the Volcanoes and have fun on the field. One of our big events, there's 2 or 3, we have the canine show out here. And all the fans love to see the officer in the bite suit get bit by the dogs as they're showing us their different commands and that. We have the bomb squad robot. He does different things out here on the field. He's run the bases, he's hit the ball. This is a robot doing this. And it's just a fantastic event. And we certainly would invite everyone to mark down Friday, July 26th on your calendar. And you need to be here that night.
And what time does the ballpark open, and when should people arrive?
Well, the gates will open at 5:15, and you want to be here early so that you can go around and visit all the organizations that have a table on the concourse. They go from clear down right field to clear over left field, cover our concourse, go out and see all the emergency vehicles in the parking lot. There's some tremendous ones. And don't miss the dog show. It is absolutely fantastic. And it's just what a great night this event has turned out to be. Thanks to all of our sponsors, our participants, to Marion County, to the commissioners down there. Everyone pitches in, and it's a tremendous event.
It really is. And again, my special thanks to Volcanoes Baseball. And again, I want to emphasize this is a celebration, and there is so much activity for the kids to get involved in. There are interactive things they can do, and there are a lot of things for the children to take home. And it's all, again, to try to instill healthy life choices and help them feel more comfortable with these other adults and the role they can play in their life. So we just really encourage people, families. This is a family event. Bring your family, and anyone who loves baseball, come on out. There's so much to see and do that night, and it's a Friday night, so the evening wraps up with a fireworks display.
A big fireworks show after all of this pregame and entertainment and the game, and in between innings activity, and a big fireworks show afterward. Might make a point too, it's just not the foster children that this is for, it's all children. And we have a passport, and all children who visit every table on the concourse and learn about what that agency does to help strike out meth and to make better healthy choices, they get it stamped. When they get it, every agency stamp, they get a free t-shirt and a baseball. And so we give out somewhere in the neighborhood of 800 baseballs, 800 t-shirts. It's fantastic, and what a great night this is.
Yeah. Well, thanks again, Jerry, for allowing us to come and highlight this event here. And again, the stadium's quiet right now, but it's so full of activity. On July 26th, gates open at 5:30. So be sure to come on out.
Thank you very much. Thanks to everyone out there watching.
Again, I'm Patty Milne, Marion County Commissioner. This is our Marion County, your Community Partners show. I mentioned a moment ago, we have two fantastic events in July, the Marion County Fair and also Striking Out Meth in Marion County. I have here with me Janet Carlson, my fellow commissioner, and Janet is the liaison between the Board of Commissioners and the County Fair. Also Mark Peterson, he just said twice retired from the Sheriff's Office and also a veteran, retired from the National Guard. And Mark is our chair of our steering committee for the Joining Community Forces program that we're going to talk about in just a moment, and how we're going to be celebrating that in conjunction with the fair. So first I want to ask Janet to talk a little bit about the fair. The fair is 4 days and there's a theme. So talk about the when the fair begins and the theme of the fair.
Well, thank you, Patty, for inviting us to be here and to talk about the Marion County Fair. Fair Board's been really busy planning the fair. It will be right here on the Oregon State Fairgrounds. It's always the second weekend in July, so it starts Thursday, July 11th, and goes through Sunday, July 14th. And the theme this year, and generally the 4-H groups come up with nominations for the theme, and then the Fair Board picks the best theme. And this year it's We've Got a Good Thing Growing. So that refers to agriculture and perhaps our county itself and all the other wonderful things that we do here.
Good. So you mentioned this theme, and it incorporates a lot of what happens in Marion County, but also bringing in our diverse population and interests. There are many attractions, there are many events to meet, give something to everybody. What do some of those events and activities include?
Well, the Marion County Fair is a wonderful opportunity for, we say, children of all ages, so you can be 90 years old and still be a child, to come to the Marion County Fair, and there are so many free things for people to do. You pay your ticket, it's very economical, less than a movie ticket. Come in, there is entertainment. This year we have Kenny Loggins on Friday night. We have Chris Jansen, an up-and-coming young country singer, and he'll be here on Saturday night. Of course, on Thursday we have our Veterans Ceremony, and Mark is going to talk about that in a little bit. The Pretty Baby Contest on Saturday morning.
There's a whole list of them
right,
here.
Yeah, exactly. The Country Showdown, it's hosted by KRKT Radio, and it will be on Sunday. And then, of course, we have a talent show where we have talented young people and older people from all over the county that do that on Thursday.
Well, that's great. There, along with these activities and special events, there are some special ticket prices. We might as well talk about that before we forget.
Yes, well, the ticket prices are usually $8 for adults, $4 for youth ages 6 to 11, and then children 5 and under get in free, and seniors are $5. On Senior Day, which is Thursday, seniors get in free all day. So that's the day that seniors can come, and there'll also be there'll be a cakewalk, there's generally square dancing, there's health screenings and information. There's just a wide array of things that seniors would be very interested in on that day. On Friday, it's Teen Day, and teens get in for half price or $4. And that's all the way up to age 19, through age 19. For youth who are wearing their awesome 3000 t-shirt on Teen Day, they get in for free. So anyone that's participated in the Awesome 3000 and has a t-shirt should wear that t-shirt to the fair. Also, there are carnival discounts that you can get if you purchase your wristband before the fair. So all you have to do is come down to the fair office, which is on the fairgrounds at the Green Gate before the fair, and buy a wristband, and you can get a discount.
Good, that's great. I noticed too there's some other fun thing. There are things for Boys and Girls Club. There's a Heroes and Heritage. Talk a little bit more about some of those. They sound like exciting ways to bring those groups of people.
So the Boys and Girls Club will have free activities for kids. They'll be there all 4 days of the fair, things like crafts and games that the kids can play. There'll be a sports court also that kids can be involved with. And on Sunday, which is Family Day, Home Depot comes and they have their Home Depot workshop where kids can construct a birdhouse or whatever project they have going on this year. They have face painting. A lot of children's organizations are there on
Good.
Sunday. So it's just a lot of fun
Great.
for children on the fair. The Heroes and Heritage, we've had what we used to call the Grand Safety Station, where there are fire trucks and you know, police cars and all kinds of public safety vehicles that kids can see. I think the DARE program comes and they give information. And this year, Warren Franklin, who's involved with the fair, is combining it with some heritage and history types of
that's
displays
great.
as well. So that's why they're calling it Heroes and Heritage.
Great. That's really good.
And I didn't mention, and I should, that there will be bull riding this year. Dean
Oh.
Sweeney would be very unhappy with me if I didn't talk about the bull riding. So
Real bulls, huh?
Real bulls,
not the
will be
mechanical
here.
ones.
That's right. So that is going to be on Saturday night, and there are also some dog activities, some dog agility
Good.
and fly ball
Yes.
competitions for dogs.
Oh, so all kinds of things. And I know as we talked about some of the items we wanted to be sure to share with the public, we all like to humor our fellow commissioner Sam Brantano because he likes to judge. And so is he going to be back again to judge the pies?
If he behaves himself, he will be back again to judge the pies. Sam has a habit of letting people know on the air that he has a preference for a certain kind of pie or cheesecake, whether it's pear or blueberry or whatever. So we'll have to keep him as objective as possible this year. But we do have, to be serious, more serious, wonderful open class competitions. And so in addition to the 4-H kids and the FFA kids who come to the fair and they compete in a whole host of activities, some that involve animals, some that don't, the tractor pull, there's photography, there's all different kinds of things, fashion that the kids do. There's also competitions for people just from the community that you can bring your cheesecake or you can your pickles or whatever you might have. It's on our website, and I do want to give that. It's www.mcfair.net. And people can go on and sign up pretty much right up until the fair if they want to be part of those competitions.
Good. That's great. I know that you have been very interested, Janet, in the fair, particularly as it relates to young people and making sure that it's a lot of fun and that we continue to be able to bring the kids, the young people here. 4-H may not get the highlight it should either, because that's still very important, 4-H and FFA, but some of these other activities that have drawn kids over the years, you've experimented with a number of things that have been a lot of fun. So talk about what's going to be here this year.
Well, thanks. 4-H is really, and FFA, I mean, it really is for those kids, as I mentioned before. But there are kids in our community that don't participate in those groups, and we want the fair to be for everybody. So on Teen Day in particular, we're going to have a lot of contests. We've had in the past, and I think we're having again a gamers contest, so kids that like video games can compete. There are dance demonstrations, dance competitions. We've got BMX bike demonstrations and skateboarders.
Great.
So there's just something for everybody on the fairgrounds for teenagers too.
Oh, that's great. So again, lots of competitions and all, and I know one, there are things like the cars and Pretty Baby, so talk a little bit about some of those. Those attract certain audiences too.
So we already talked about the talent show and open class. Pretty Baby, KBZY Radio has sponsored that for many years. And people, I've been a judge before, so I know a lot about this one. People bring their babies and they win prizes in all kinds of categories. Like looks most like mom, looks most like dad, has the best blue eyes, has the best brown eyes. I mean, there must be hundreds of categories. So every baby is a winner in the Pretty Baby contest. So people need to bring their babies on Saturday morning. There's a tamale making contest, and we've had a number of food competitions over the years. There's a cruise-in car show, so people can enter their cars. So that's a lot of fun too. So there's just hundreds of contests, and again, they're all listed on the website, and people can sign up and come down to the fair.
Great. Any other highlights you want to be sure to mention?
Well, we are looking for talent at the fair. We have 2 stages, the main stage and a smaller stage, and we bring in acts, singing, dancing, magic acts, whatever somebody wants to do from all over the community. And again, people can sign up. We just sent out a press release, and they can go to the website and contact the fair if they're interested in performing on the fairgrounds.
Good. So this is a good way we can segue into this exciting new element at Marion County Fair this year. And And we're looking at, again, I introduced Mark and the chair of the steering committee for Joining Community Forces, which is a program to really recognize, support veterans and their families. That's going to happen on Thursday, July 11th. But before we have Mark talk about that, Thursday has also traditionally been when we invite mayors from around the county. So Janet, talk about that event and then how it's going to coordinate actually the Joining Community Forces will set the stage then for this fun time we have bringing all those mayors together. So talk about that a bit.
It's been a tradition at the Marion County Fair on opening day to have a barbecue dinner with the mayors of the 20 cities of Marion County. We have more cities than any other county in Oregon, and we also invite our legislative delegation to that dinner. So when we found out about the veterans idea, the event, and this community compact that Mark is going to talk about, where all of the mayors need to sign it, we thought, well, wow, we'd have them all in the same place at the fair, and wouldn't it be wonderful to just connect that veterans ceremony with that mayor legislative dinner? So that is what we're planning right now, and it looks like it's coming together very nicely.
Great. So I'm going to pass this. Thank you so much, Janet, for all the background on the fair, and you've worked on that for many, many years, and it keeps getting better. So thank you for your work on that. But as Janet said, we have this opportunity this year for this, for Joining Community Forces and a covenant signing. So Mark, tell us about Joining Community Forces and what is this covenant that we're hoping to have take place?
Well, Joining Community Forces is a program that it kind of started back east with the Pentagon. They realized that they don't have all the services that veterans need when they're coming home, or the veterans that have been home for quite some time. There are a lot of organizations out there that try to support and help veterans. The problem is there's so many out there that we don't all have a handle on who they are and what they can do for veterans. So Joining Community Forces is kind of a, I hate to say umbrella group, but it's going to be a one-stop shop, so to speak. We're going to put everybody together that we can and come up with ideas to support our veterans, and hopefully in the future here we want to strategize with all our partners to figure out where there are gaps in those services and then try to help our veterans with those.
Good. And a little more background on it. In March, we commissioners signed a proclamation to put the county's support behind this effort, to say we think this is a very, very good thing to do. And I know I'm extremely excited that this is coming together, and appreciate you stepping forward to chair this effort. And it is bringing together a lot of community individuals and organizations to be there to support veterans, and that's so important.
It is, very much so.
So we're hoping, there's some planning taking place, a covenant signing. We're hoping it will happen on Thursday, July 11th. But a little background share with the community. What does the covenant represent?
The covenant represents the community telling their veterans, we support you folks, we want to help you folks. It's a public display, I guess, of affection for its own veterans. And we thought that when the idea came up about the county fair that opening day, that with the mayors being here, all the community leaders, hopefully we'll have some legislators here, that it would be a good time to get all those folks together, kind of Shanghai them before their barbecue and bring them over to our event and have them participate in the signing.
Yes, and part of bringing everyone together and this show of support, while this is being referred to as a county effort, it's not a Marion County government effort, but county-wide. And it is important, the more cities, the more mayors who get behind it, the more community organizations. So again, the idea is to bring everybody in to show that support.
Yeah, this is, even though this came from the military originally, this is a Marion County grassroots effort. And it includes all the cities, all the organizations that support veterans. This is not run by any one group of people. It's our committee.
all volunteer too, and,
Yes.
and as you stepped forward to volunteer to lead this cause, and you've done a great job already bringing people together, and
Thank you, Commissioner.
so appreciate it very much. Anything else you'd like to share on joining community forces before we close?
We hope that we're going to be able to expand out to the community, and I ask the folks out there, if you have any ideas, get a hold of us. We're open to everything. This isn't a closed community session. This is for everybody and the veterans. And I want to thank my fellow veterans very much.
And we do already have some basic information on the county website about this.
Good.
We as a group haven't really gotten that far yet, but it's in conjunction with the Marion County Public Safety Coordinating Council. The council is supportive of this, as is the Board of Commissioners. So we will be making sure through the county and all these organizations that contact information is available.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Good. So thank you both again, and we want to be sure to have everyone come here to the Marion County Fair July 11th through the 14th here at the State Fairgrounds, Silverton Road 17th. Most people know where it is, but we have new people in the county. So come on out to the Marion County Fair and have fun.